Hello everybody, this is Teacher Tristan with another video expression. Okay, here we go. Today we're going to be talking about how you can memorize words. Now, I'm not going to give you a bunch of tips on how to memorize words. There's so many out there, right? How to remember words, play games, repeat them, write them down, get a journal, blah, 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 blah. That's all just opinion. What I'm going to tell you today is scientific. It's what the scientists have proven that how the brain works. Okay, so here we go. So how does the brain work? Well, the brain is like a computer, okay? And it has a memory or RAM, okay? And then it has a hard drive, which would be long-term memory, okay? So how do you get the things from your short-term memory, your RAM, into your long-term memory, your hard drive? Do you know? No, you don't. But I do, and I'm about to tell you. I researched how the brain works, and I researched how to memorize words. And I've used this same technique to learn 6 different languages, so I guarantee it works. So, what you have to do is, first of all, you have to think about the things that go into your short-term memory are the things that you see or hear that are very memorable. Maybe they are a beautiful building. Wow. Maybe it's a car accident. Boom. Whoa. Okay. It's things that get put into your short-term memory that your mind thinks you don't want to forget. Okay. Now, how do we force things into our short-term memory? Do you know? Well, let me tell you. It's pretty simple. What you have to do is say the word numerous times, okay? If you say the Chinese and English word numerous times, it will go into your short-term memory. Once it's in your short-term memory, now how does it get into your long-term memory? Is it a good idea to study in the morning? Because I've heard so many people who say, it's a really good idea to study English in the morning. But is that true? How do things go from your short-term memory to your long-term memory? Can you guess? Well, I can tell you. Scientists have proven that things go from your short-term memory into your long-term memory when you sleep. So is it a good idea to study English in the morning? Probably not. Is it a good idea to study English right before you go to bed? Yes. Now, if you want, you can actually force your new words into your short-term memory and then force them into your long-term memory by going to sleep after you force them into your short-term memory. So, like I said before, it's about repetition. Now, most people in their short-term memory, it has limited space. So most people can only do 7 to 15 words a day. But 7 words a day is fine. That's well over 2,000 words a year. The average English speaker vocabulary is only about that. So in 1 year, you should have just as big a vocabulary as a native English speaker. Or at least the useful part of their vocabulary, the ones that they use every day. So 7 words a day, that's it. Now, how do we do it? Okay, let me explain. Before you go to bed, you need to say the word or the phrase with your native language, Chinese, English, and then Chinese, 7 times. 7 words, 7 times. Okay, let me give you an example. No problem, 没问题. 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 Now, if I go to sleep, I can do 7 of those words just like that, or phrases, small phrases, short phrases. When I go to sleep, the next day when I wake up, they will already be in my long-term memory. Now, be careful. I'm not talking about, before go to bed means do it and then go brush your teeth. Because while you're brushing your teeth, something might happen. You might break a glass. You might stub your toe. You might make your gums bleed. You might notice a gray hair. And then one of those words will fly away. It will leave your short-term memory and be replaced by that new memory. So what I mean by before you go to bed is you're in bed, you say the 7 words 7 times, and then you close your eyes and go to sleep. And when you wake up the next morning, all 7 words or short phrases will be in your long-term memory forever. And that's how simple it is to memorize words. It's scientific. It's not opinion. Just do exactly that, and you'll be successful. All right, I hope you enjoyed this expression, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.